Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you here. So, today, we're diving into a topic that's really important for a lot of students in India. Why so many of them struggle to get employed after graduation. Now, this is a huge issue, and there are several different factors at play. It's something that not only affects students, but also the economy and job market as a whole. So, let's break it down and talk about some of the main reasons behind this. Point 1. Study system mismatch. First, let's talk about the education system itself. One of the biggest challenges students face is that the skills they learn in school or college don't always align with the skills required by the job market. Students often graduate with degrees, but many of them lack the practical, hands-on skills that are crucial for most jobs. This doesn't mean the education system is all bad, but there's a significant gap when it comes to practical, industry-specific knowledge. Employers are looking for candidates who can jump right into the role, and this mismatch can make it really hard for graduates to find work. It's a big problem because it creates frustration for both students and employers. Point 2. Lack of work experience. Another factor that plays a huge role is the lack of work experience. Now, I know many of you might have heard this before, but it's so true. Employers want candidates who already have some experience. Unfortunately, most students don't get the chance to gain this experience during their studies. Internships or part-time jobs can make a big difference, but not every student has access to them, or they simply don't get the opportunity. And when you're trying to break into a competitive job market, having no work experience can really put you at a disadvantage. Point 3. Unemployment rate. Then, there's the issue of high unemployment rates. Even though India's economy has been growing steadily, the number of available jobs isn't growing at the same pace. Every year, millions of students graduate, but there simply aren't enough jobs to match the demand. This results in a tough job market where, even with a degree, graduates are competing against each other for a limited number of positions. For many, it's incredibly challenging, and despite their qualifications, they can't secure a job. It's a big concern, especially when you consider the pressure on students to build a successful career. Point 4. Lack of soft skills. Another thing that's often overlooked is the lack of soft skills. Now, technical knowledge is important, but soft skills like communication, problem solving, teamwork, and time management are just as essential in today's workplace. The problem is, many students don't focus enough on developing these skills during their education. And when employers see a lack of these abilities, it can be a big red flag. Having great technical knowledge, but lacking the ability to work well with others or communicate effectively can hold a student back from getting hired. Point 5. Rural versus urban divide. Let's not forget the rural-urban divide, which is a significant factor in the job market. Most of the job opportunities in India are concentrated in big cities, but the reality is many students come from rural or smaller towns. This creates a geographical gap where students don't always have access to the resources or opportunities they need to find jobs. Relocating to a city for a job might not be financially feasible for everyone, and sometimes the support system just isn't there. This divide makes it even harder for students to compete for the limited number of jobs available. Point 6. Economic and structural issues. And, of course, we can't ignore the broader economic and structural issues in India. Many industries still face significant challenges, whether it's underinvestment, slow growth, or outdated practices that limit job creation. Even with the country's growth, some sectors just don't have enough capacity to absorb all the graduates coming into the workforce. This structural issue leads to fewer job opportunities, and unfortunately, it's something many students have to contend with. So, when we look at the bigger picture, it's clear that there are many factors contributing to the high unemployment rates among students in India. It's not just about the education system or the economy. It's about bridging the gap between what students learn and what employers need. It's about providing more work opportunities and helping students develop the skills they need to succeed both technically and socially. If we can focus on these key areas, we'll see a much better job market for graduates in the future. Well, that's all for today. What do you think? Have you experienced any of these challenges? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.